So something needs to be said here, and because I don't think people understand why Black people are so celebratory when people embrace their culture, see who they are, and echo it back to them. It is it is a process by which Black people we are creative. We're going to create culture, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Go look at the history books even the amount of data that they haven't stricken from the official record that they call history. Black people, it's not stupidity. It's not stupidity that drives us to embrace people who hear and see us. It is a God-like creature, a creator who pushes out into the darkness who and what it is. And when that who and what it is echoed back in a form of acceptance, it overwhelmingly embraces it. And a lot of people don't understand that because they keep saying, hey, Black people, Black and brown peoples, indigenous peoples all around the world, they steal, they kill, and they destroy in your lands. And then they claim what you created as their own. And we know it. We know the game. And we are fighting it. But the global majority does share a commonality, and people need to understand that. We are natural world creators, okay? And it's not that the demelanated people, some people like to call them mutations ever so lovingly, but it's what people don't understand is that we're not stupid. We understand what's going on. But as a creator, as an artiste, as a cultural, physical, emotional, and spiritual artiste, part of I would even say it's a weakness. It's when you are world building, when you are character building, writers, artists, and will understand this. When you are creating something, you are giving birth to it. And that which is outside of yourself, recognize that which you birthed, and then echoes and comments back to you that it hears, sees, and enjoys and takes in what you have birthed, created, etc. It makes you yield, and it makes you take a moment to celebrate, because that's what's going on. It's a celebration that someone who is not like you, someone who hears, sees, absorbs, understands, and acknowledges and celebrates what you do. And even if it's just in a form of mimicry like we see here, it's a big deal for us. Some would say it's kryptonite. Some would say we, as the creator gods, must stop doing this. And yeah, we do. We actually need to be that. I don't know if you've been at a beach when the water retracts, right? And you see a lot more sand and things flopping about that really need the water. But when you retract it, the things that were there who cannot now escape, they begin to miss, right? Everyone begins to miss the water when the water is retracted. And so I do side with that argument, like, hey, you need a whole bag. See what we did with Target, Starbucks, etc. We got to do that so that people understand what the culture, the creativity, et cetera, that it's being accepted and that's being produced by those who are being demeaned, marginalized, and oppressed, and et cetera. That culture, art forms, and et cetera, new inventions must be accepted. It must be acknowledged who they're from, and then not be subject to theft. But that is a whole other conversation.